Greetings to the world. We are anonymous. This is the message to the corrupt Iraqi parliament.
We are back again to punish you for your crimes in the Iraqi ground. Because all we see is the continuous aggression.
The bombing, murder, kidnapping, theft and corruption of the Iraqi people. The country has continued his condition since the events of 2003 and is still in ongoing corruption. We are witnessing the silence of the Arabs and its allies in the face of what Iraq is going through. The Islamic State have warned this is nothing new about us. They are the two countries who claim to Isu from his family. We will refuse to stand idly by and in response to this crime again. And especially former Prime Minister Miri al-Maliki, who was his intention is to stay great BGM after the rejection of his people. The Daesh to enter Iraqi territory in order on a victim and shall thereafter, but failed in his plans, and is now a fugitive out of the country, so we will not allow this to happen. We will not allow the escape of others. Some of them consider himself old and some of them find this a cleric head hidden corruption, but for this there are many heads of corruption in this Saud parliament. And I mean everybody, yes, 330 vice foolish and corrupt, and we have evidence. Our campaign will be to you a number of targets and will give you the opportunity provided by the people because of it. Demonstrations that every Friday. If full noticeable change did not happen because not enough will Mariana. Will bring down your server's government and your position and locations of the parliament and the main pages and detect corruption, banks and public interests, remove all such. Message to the youth of Iraq and the popular crowd, ye holy symbol of freedom and resistance to Atqado hope never. We stand with you always. Message to all fools in the Iraqi parliament, deputies from all letters. Will you attack your office, all the sites and personal? To the Iraqi government, did not he stop and flagrant violations of GRAM against humanity? Through no international laws did not tattoo subsequent people. They have killed thousands of people and killing Mosul continuously on Iraq and his people. This will hackers. Elite from all over the world. The unit will be in solidarity with the Iraqi people against the corrupt parliament. We will remove from the virtual world to the government of Iraqi parliament. Tripona always say you always math clan, but because we are not expecting.
But even proportion to the Islamic State, or from both countries claim we have not commanded you, forget you and your leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi son. Since the uproar that impressed the world, Iraq has not yet determined the fate. And theorists who seek power are waiting for the right moment to pounce. They are waiting to seize the reins of government and make do another revolution. Impossible, we cannot allow this. They've become one of the claimed by the Islamic State. They are not a form of presence threat to the nation that fought Iraqis till their lives for you. They seek to destroy the sovereignty of the Iraqi people, as well as other nations, including the United States, which are heads of corruption. All of this is agreed. Islamic State began as a group like the good and represent the religion, and they had a good and fair, but over the decades low-key corruption on its good intentions. And it turned into a hungry organization for judging included terrorist groups from all over the world. Rather, particularly terrorism, which is supported by all of the following Arab countries, that is involved in the destruction of Iran and other poor nations. They are following Qatar and Saudi Arabia. Intentions of this organization to control the Arab countries and force them out. They say that this is necessary in order to unify the Islamic peoples in one state. But they are liars. We will not allow this to happen. FAJTTHM, very similar to the Church of Scientology, plans and ideas of Freemasonry. Whoever was to join them, they must appear before the Supreme Commander, Qubais Bakr al-Baghdadi, who claims himself al-Caliph. And an order that concludes loyalty and takes on the same covenant following the orders of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, without hesitation. They claim they are against Freemasonry, however, they follow the rules and principles derived from Freemasonry. If you want to leave the Islamic State, or represented a threat to them, and they will begin to choke you and all the people close to you and become your life when their life is in danger. This has happened before. Many of those who have abandoned the Islamic and important citizens allies of Arab states of Saudi Arabia and Qatar state, who have realized that they made a serious mistake. Islamic State claim of danger and must be dealt with. Who listen now, this is not a threat to Islam. Islamic State like Daesh affiliated to Islam terrorist organizations, distorted and destroyed the very essence of Islam, which calls for a mechanism. The state authorized the Islamic Daesh ideas do not represent the correct Islam. Many of us in our society, but Muslims are fighting corruption and injustice resulting from attic. The cause of their ways and twisted QAHTHM. The state Islamic Daesh now represent a threat to the Iraqi, and then the nameless have decided to call for the destruction of the Islamic State Daesh. And we shall proceed to the removal of any form of that organization from online. This threat to the leader of the Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi to this idiot organization. We summed up our campaign with 3 goals. The first step, we will be clearing of the Iraqi parliament and call BTH Islamic Daesh of the internet to remove systematic. The 2 step, we will disclose all future plans against humanity to the whole world. The 3rd and final step, we will submit to UKHDIA of us anonymous.
We are anonymous. We are legend. We do not forgive. We do not forget.